All right, here at Hightower. That's where I came out last time. That's my sister and my daughter.
Hi.
And we're going that way. So, got to go off to Cooper and hopefully to Gooch before I sleep. Miles to go before I sleep.
Jeez.
Miles to go.
Janet's a little upset that I got her Jeep all dirty.
My new car.
Oh well. On to Cooper.
All right.
All right. Cooper Gap. 3.5 miles. We're leaving Hightower. Just left the road. Got a bit of a climb. This won't be the worst of it though. So there is a ton of sassafras up here, which is probably why it's called Sassafras Mountain. Well, we're not on Sassafras Mountain, but we're getting close. We'll start climbing it here in a bit. But lots of sassafras. As I've mentioned before, sassafras plants have 3 different shaped leaves: a mitten, 3-finger, and no finger. There's quite a bit of it up here. You'll see more and more of it. So, staying true to its name, this area, I guess. We're making our way down the trail. Going down, just climbed up from Hightower. We'll make our way up and down, I guess, till we get to Sassafras. And that's a big climb. They got like a 700 foot. We gotta go up. It's gonna suck. But in the meantime, we got a nice trail. Lots of critters in the woods making noise too. No bears yet, so. All right, we're here at Horse Gap. There's evidence by the sign that says Horse Gap. Not very far from where I started, really. I laid some water out because I knew I'd be back through here. Just came up this huge descent right here. 3 guys just headed up. They had some big packs. I kind of felt bad for them, but they're young. This is character building for them, so you know. Chatted with them for a few minutes. But yeah, gonna be heading up that way. This starts the climb to Sassafras Mountain, which is gonna be a beast of a climb, so I wanted to get good and rest. The sun actually has gone behind the clouds. It's intermittent sunlight. It just shows that out here in the mountains you get you know, totally different weather. It's really cool. It's probably low 80s, maybe even the high 70s. It's warming up now. Earlier it was a little cooler. I'm still sweating a lot, not a lot of humidity, but I am sweating a lot anyway, just from exertion. So I'm gonna top off my water, head up Sassafras. I think there's another mountain after that, then down to Cooper. That'll be lunch, and then on to Gooch for the end of the day. So yeah, took the hat off, starting to sweat a lot, so it may go back on if it cools off, so we'll see. On the way, man. On the way. All right, we're heading up Sassafras right now. Doesn't look so steep, but there's a couple of sections in here, some rock walls, short rock walls or big rocks on your side. So we came from down there. Trail actually comes up and does a switchback, comes back. May not look like much, but it's up, 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 up. It's overcast, which is a little surprising. It's cool. It's not real humid, but I'm sweating a lot. That's because I'm so big. Got a lot more sweating. But yeah. Making my way. Been a few fallen trees since I started too. which I guess, especially up here on the tops of the mountains, they don't have as much support, these steep terrains. But yeah, making our way. All right, so I don't think we're at the top yet, but we're at a nice overlook. You can see a good ways out. Of course, the sun would come out right about the time I got to this spot. So you can see I'm sweating. Keep moving. Keep going up. So I thought that was an interesting little trail feature. From a distance, it almost looks like a door to a hobbit house, and then it almost looks like another tree had grown. It's kind of interesting how that formed. This area of the trail, somebody's come up and bushwhacked a little bit, done some weed eating, which is kind of cool. I think people have used this area for a bathroom too, but I won't show you. I'll spare you that. But I think reef-crested sassafras. Oddly enough, I don't see much sassafras up here, but it's probably here, and I'm just not stopping long enough to take a real good look. But passed another hiker coming from Woody's, which is about 10 miles from here, which is where I'm going to. Yeah, making my way along the trail. Up at the top here is kind of nice. The breeze is blowing. I'm still sweating a lot though. Just exertion. But I got plenty of water. I happen to know that there's 4 or 5 jugs actually down at Cooper. I ended up not leaving water there. Noises in the woods. If you hear them, you kind of stop, especially if they're loud enough. Might see something, a deer or bear. Be nice to get it on film. Well, camera. But yeah, it's sunny. It's alternating between sun and clouds, breeze. But I think I got one more hill up and down before I get to Cooper. So that may not have been the top of sassafras, but this may be. It looks like we kind of saddled over to this. We had more climbing, so I don't know if this is a second hill or what. I don't have my GPS with me. Decided not to bring it because I got my spot. I can get to see the track when I get home, so I don't really know which hill I'm on, but looks like we may be starting to go down. So it's either go down and back up again or to go down to Cooper, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah. Mosquitoes aren't bothering me too bad, but the flies kind of are, so may have to put the hat back on and get out my deer fly pouch. Put a stop to that real quick, like. We'll see. Right now they haven't declared war. I haven't declared war. They're just buzzing my head, invading my airspace. So we'll see. All right, made it to Cooper. Heading down the trail here. I'm assuming that's the back of the Cooper sign. It's been a long descent. Kind of tough on the knees. You know, slowing your descent with your knees, using your knees to slow your descent. Really, really tough on them. But I knew when I just kept going down and down and down, I wasn't going to be climbing again. So, there you are. Hightower Gap is 3.5 miles. We're at Cooper. Feels good. Time for lunch. It's hot. All right, just sitting here boiling up some water. It's taking a little while. I have some ramen. Looking forward to that. Getting real close to a bull. Bull. Ain't no creeks though. I couldn't find any crawdads. You wouldn't have room but about 3 in there though. 3 better than nothing, babe. 3 crawfish is better than no crawfish. All right, I'm here with, what's your name?
Steve Ellis.
Steve Ellis. And what Steve Ellis does.
You want him in the same light?
No, this'll get it. We're on video, so. He makes these handmade trekking poles. He finds this wood that honeysuckle's gone around and twisted all up. Smooths them all out, puts a little tip on them. Sometimes he puts a handle on them, and you're good to go. And $20, not too bad for a handmade piece of art.
This fool knows how to hunt the shade too. Oh, I don't know where all that came from, but that's what I do. I put that on there first, and then when I get through, I get down on the copper with a little scriber.
Yeah.
And scribe the date that I finished it off, you know.
Okay.
And what I want to do is when I'm old and riding around up here, I'll see somebody with a copper tip stick, and I'm going to bail out and find out
You'll know who it is.
when I made it. Bring me the old one and let me know where it failed. That's what I want to know is
Yeah.
a little market analysis. What do I need to be doing?
It works. So yeah, if you're ever at Cooper Gap or Three Forks or one of these, you just might run into Steve working on a trekking stick.
No, this is my first time, and I don't know whether I'll come up here, but you can get them at the Dahlonega General Store
Dahlonega General Store.
or at Tritt's Sporting Goods
Tritt Sporting Goods.
next to
Nowhere to go. Leaving Cooper, going to Gooch. 4.8 miles. So this will be the longest push of the day because back there was only 3.5. A lot of up and down. So we're going to see what this turns out to be. So far it's up. So this is kind of neat. For one thing, it's a nice view. I believe that water tower right there may be Camp Frank Merle. This is not the tree, but it's a nice little place to come rest. Little overhang of some crags here. Kind of nice. Clearly people have been coming here, maybe even camping in here. Trail actually goes up that way. You can see the white blaze barely make it out on that tree, so we're going up, of course. Trail work. Looks like somebody dropped a trekking pole protector. Don't mind if I do. Maybe I'll find another one. So the hips are starting to bother me a little bit. Hip sockets. I stopped, cinch things up a little differently. Well, a little bit more. Shoulders too. Getting tired. In this terrain, 4 miles or so, man, it starts to take its toll because the downhills particularly are hard because you're trying to resist, you know, going down. So your knees start to hurt. Yeah, this is good trail through here, but it is going down, so you know the feet hurt, hips hurt from just doing this all day long. Being older, don't have the recovery, don't have the endurance yet. It'll take a little longer probably for me at my age, so just have to wait and see. To keep at it, hopefully I start building up some strength. But this is a tough section for anybody. This 7 miles that I'm going to do today, stopping at Gooch, is a tough 7 miles to do in a day. I guess more experienced hikers can knock this out pretty easily, but I'm still losing weight too, so I'm pushed 200 pounds around here, so you know, it's going to be harder for me for a while. What are you going to do? Well, you could call this a rhododendron tunnel, but I don't think it's rhododendron. I think it may be laurels. It's a really cool section of trail. Low canopy. Just kind of working our way underneath. Sun is up, you know. You can see my shadow, get an idea. Sun's still pretty high up. I have no idea what time it is, but it's really nice though. Gets nice and dark under here. Just good, the cooler the better. Some of these switchbacks remind me a lot of Chicopee. But yeah, it's really cool. Air's a lot cooler under here. Feels so good. You can hear a creek down there, which is a good sign. Didn't think I was going to see anything like water. Haven't crossed anything with water in it today, so be nice to get to some water, just something cool to cool the temperature down. Maybe I'll soak my bandana in it. We'll see. Yeah, so camping north of creek, I think is what that sign said back there. This is the first creek crossing I've come to today. It may be the only one on this section. The water looks really good. I think I'm going to take a break here. There's some steps going up that way. I don't know if that's the trail or if the trail goes that way. It's hard to say. It says they're camping 100 yards, but I don't know what that means. I mean, I know it means 100 yards from that sign, but I don't know if it's up the hill or what. But oh well, I'm taking a break. I'm tired. We're at the shelter. I don't know if I'm going to stay at the shelter or not, but I'm going to walk down here, see if anybody's here, how much water there is. That may determine what I do. Three of the guys I talked to earlier at Horse Gap said they left some food over here too, so let's see what's going on over here. Doesn't look like anybody's here. There's the cabling for the food bags. Maybe I'll stay here. See if I can figure this out. Gooch Mountain Shelter. Privy's that way. Tent camping is that way. Gooch Gap. We have company, which isn't a bad thing. I think I'm going to set up right back here. I'm really tired. More film later. Alright, I don't know how well you're going to see. I did wait a little late to do this, but got everything set up. Got my bag hung. Got my porch mode. Got the hammock. This is a trekking pole I bought off of Steve earlier. So, yeah, it worked pretty good. We'll see how long it lasts. Got my spot chirping. Putting a little trash pile there. Picked up a jug. I should have left 2 jugs of water here and I didn't. But really wish I'd have left 2 jugs of water. But it's not far to Woody from here. But bear bag is out there. You can see it hanging up out there. Hope that works. Don't really know what I'm doing. But I figure if I tied it off back here, maybe he wouldn't figure out how to get it. You can't eat anything in there. He could theoretically tear it open through the knot because I don't have the best knot probably on there, but we'll see what happens. I'm really tired, feet hurt, hips hurt a little bit. Looking forward to dark so I can go to bed. Oh yeah, this is home. Got the E&O. That's the trail. Literally, I'm right on the trail. I kind of frown on that kind of thing, but and then we go out here and we got all of our Boy Scouts. So it's just about dark. Probably got about 30 minutes. Yeah, had the Packet Gourmet chili tonight. So well, I'm up, getting packed. Got the hammock down. It was really cold last night. It's freaking July, well, August, even worse. But it got real cold. I don't have an underquilt, so it was a rough night. First 3 or 4 hours was great. Slept, man, just hitting it. And as a chill set in, I'm using a travel bag, which is only rated to about 40, and which is clearly wrong. Consequently, laying against the bottom of the hammock, you don't get, as the air gets under it, it just doesn't, you just can't generate enough heat. So it was off and on, off and on. I got up, put some socks on and a jacket, managed to get another hour of sleep. So looking forward to coffee. Definitely looking forward to coffee. The Boy Scouts have all packed up. They're getting ready to head out. I guess they're sitting there getting their coffee together. So their scout leader came by and they invited me over for some pound cake that he had brought for them as a special occasion. They're all first year Boy Scouts, so I guess he's heading on down the trail to go get his vehicle. So he's got a long walk, but he's a fast hiker. So yeah, gonna get some coffee, get packed up, get out of Dodge, head for Woody, leave Gooch Gap. All right, headed out from Gooch. This is where we camped, right here by the road. The Boy Scouts just headed out. I don't know if I'll catch them or not. And they're kids, right? But yeah, I left a empty jug here, but I'm gonna swing back through here and pick that up, so I'm not worried about not packing it out. But yeah, this is Cooper Gap Road, and we're going that way. So got about 5 miles or so, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe there'll be a mileage sign over here. The guy who hiked in after parking the car for the Boy Scouts hiked back to this point. Said he did it in under 2 hours, which is crazy fast. So you can do that, buddy. You got more than I got, I can tell you that. But yeah, getting ready to hit it. See what the day brings. Naturally, the hike starts out with a climb. Yeah, we're still just leaving Gooch. So 3.5 miles. I can live with that. Beats the 5 that I thought it was. So yeah, we got a buck here. He was just sitting right here, right by everybody, not really concerned. He seems pretty content and just hang out. He's right here by the trail. He's like, who are you guys? Get off my lawn. Yeah, we're just right here. And there he goes through the woods. I don't think he realizes he'd be far better off to just stop. Yeah, he's stopping now. Holding his nose up. You people stink, man. I don't know what your problem is. Look how close. Nuts. You alright, fella? Now he's now he's following us. What is he doing? This is crazy. He says, I smell granola. He's just hanging out. He's like, oh, me? No, I'm not following you. I'm going this way. It's amazing how close he is. I don't know. He's just coming right out. What's up? He's like, you guys smell. He's just kind of hanging with us here. It's quite amazing. Velvet antlers. This is weird. I know I don't smell good, dude.
He's not the least bit.
No, not at all. At all. Yeah, and he was following along behind us. It's crazy.
We stopped. We thought he would run away. I threw a rock at him at one point, didn't do anything. He chased with leaves. He ran up a little bit, then came back to us.
It's crazy.
So you're here. When we at one point, we get in the video camera, I was like, here, watch this.
Right across the top
Hold
of the
my
back
beer.
is the best meat on the beer. Inside and on the
Nothing happened.
That's just crazy. He's still with us. Give you an idea how close. This is my arm, and that's how close he is. See you, fella. He's like, I'm coming with you, man. He's like, I'm coming with you. Don't leave me. And he is too. Kind of nuts. He's following us. Crazy. So these folks were telling us he was apparently rescued by somebody. At one time he had a collar. His name was Bucky, not Stalker, which is what we were going to name him.
I was driving down the road a couple weeks ago. You know, we see several deer up here, and normally they dart away or freeze and then dart away. He just looked up like, yep, there's the car. And
Bucky. He's like, I know you people.
Well, no, I know a friend that
It's a standoff.
was head of the Vocal State Park, and he said, well, we got somebody come out and get them, but they just don't come back.
He's like, deer don't do that.
No. Toby! I know, but he might decide to kick him. Come on, Toby.
Yeah. See everything out here. Crazy. Well, Bucky's still with us. He takes his breaks. Pretty much what we do. Oh, that kind of scared him a little bit. Got all the folks strung out along the trail.
You want a drink? Come here, have a drink.
It's really cool. Well, looks like Bucky gave up on the big climb. He's like, I've been to Woody's, ain't nothing worth this climb. Except, of course, my car.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, because on a cruise, when you look into the horizon, it's 13 miles out. the horizon.
So yeah, we're gonna have to look this up when we get back. I guess there's Robin Allen, I know. We are here. Woody Gap. Somebody done chiseled the woody off. 4 miles from Gooch. Which is weird because at Gooch it says 3.5, so it's all relative. Yeah, you can see the make out the parking lot. Those Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts were making crazy time. They're young. You got nothing better to do than see how fast they can go. Yep. Woody Gap. I probably could have pushed on here yesterday. Well, no, I couldn't have. but I got an earlier start maybe. Yeah. Great view here.
No, scoot over.
Guys, this isn't hard. Let's get down now.
There's the kiosk.
You keep them going,
Move to
Joe?
the right.
No, my car's here. There's the brew.
Okay, wait, let's fix the hair. Jill, hold on. Oh my God. The loft looks good. Hold on.
There's the view.
Walk it on the other side.
We're done.